Alright, I wanted to go over how to create the featured slider. Excuse me. By default, the featured slider will just show up when you select the homepage template, or I believe there's a blog template with a blog with a slider. And it's actually really easy to work with the slider. Um, so let's just dive right in. So we're going to want to go to our homepage. So we created a homepage and called it homepage. Um, let's edit that page, and all you have to do is upload images to the homepage. So if we upload them, we can select the file. I just have a bunch of images on my desktop, and you can upload them one at a time if you want, or you can do something like holding command and selecting them all, or you can select one, hold shift and select all of them as well. Either way you want. So I'll repeat that again. You can just select one, hold command, and select multiple items, or just select it, hold shift. Whatever way you want. You can select multiple images if you want to do bulk image uploading, which is really handy if you have a ton of images. So we're going to go and do that. We have 7 images. We'll upload them, and it'll take a second for it to crunch through. I'm on a local host, so it goes really fast. Yours might take a little bit longer, but and depending on the size of your images. Note, if you do have huge images and you're trying to bulk upload, notice your maximum upload size. You might have to split it up into two batches, but it just depends on your hosting provider. So we got our images, and you don't need to click Save All Changes. You can actually just close this and click Update. But if you do click Save Changes, you can start editing right away. And by that I mean you can, if I click Save Changes, it goes into this Gallery tab. And here is where you can adjust the order. And you can just drag and drop the order if you want. The top is the first one that's going to display. You get a little thumbnail preview, or you can change the number if you want this one to be like 4, and etc. Or you can just drag and drop them to change them. The other thing you can do is you can click show and you can add a caption. So we'll add a caption to the first one. So sample caption here, and we can hide that area again. And then you'll want to click Save Changes again once you've adjusted the order or anything like that. We can close that and we can update our page. And I'll show you, let's say if later on you want to upload more images or change the captions or the order, go and go to that icon again, and it'll be in our gallery. And you can adjust things, click show for the captions and etc. And you'll just click Save Changes and Update again. So that's all you need to do. Everything else is automatically going to be built. So we'll refresh our page and see our slider. And you'll notice our sample caption on our first one, and all of our images are already built and resized for us and everything. Obviously you'll want images that are large enough for the space. If they're not wide enough, there'll be a little less space on the outside, but they won't be stretched, so that's kind of a nice feature. Here's under theme options is where you control the slider. So theme options under slider settings is where you can change it to, so slider version 2 is the slider version that's like this one, and the only difference is that the thumbnails will hide and then they'll show when you hover. And then the simple slider is that simple slider that you've seen the example of, and they'll all just change on the fly. It's really nice. Oh, sorry about that. And then here are all the settings for them. And if you wanted to get rid of, like, let's say you want to get rid of the thumbnails, you can just turn them off. Things like that. Homepage arrows, etc. Change your transition speeds. All that's done. And the homepage, excuse me, is B. So just if you're editing them, notice I left out a B on one of them. Excuse me. But yeah, that is the homepage. Slider settings are all right here under options and slider settings. So